What's the dealio, man? Your boy Mo back in the building. Friend as always. Looking rough. It's rough hours, but we got the Tupac effect in. You know what time it is. Yeah. Welcome to Nature Talks, man. This will be episode 4 now. I got a run in and posted a couple back to back, but I'm sporadic with my uploads. But today I'm inspired to talk, man. Today Nature Talks. And the biggest thing that I just want to talk about today, the topic on the desk today, the title probably is gonna be criminals get paid. But the topic is not about criminals getting paid solely. In my opinion, of this world in the United States and what I see, it's all built off crime. Crime runs the United States. If it was no crime, the United States wouldn't exist. Straight up and down. And I believe that solely in my heart, though, because pay attention to the money, man. For the love of money is the root of all evil. I don't quote a lot of scriptures and shit, but that one should stick with everybody. Because, bro, when you follow the money, you see what people do for the money. You see how people play with the money. And you see just exactly the things that they doing, especially this year for the money. It's like, man, when you think of the things in these industries that we love, music, movies, video games, whatever, a lot of this shit has a psychotic fantasy behind it. And it's super demented. And it desensitizes us. And we don't even pay the shit no mind no more. To the point where the real criminals is trying to feed us the information now. They feeding us information and they feeding us drugs legally. And on top of that, they controlling all of the money. So you put those 3 factors into effect, and now what does that mean? You have all the power. You control everything. Literally everything. Because it's not anything that people will not have to rely on you for at this point. Think about it like in biblical senses of it. During the time of Genesis and the world becoming, a lot of people didn't have anything to lean on but their understanding of God through the conversations and the wisdom that he delivered to them directly or through their ancestors. Now, it is the exact same thing for us. We have so many traditions, so many trends, so many generational, and I won't say curses, but like generational tendencies and generational attributes that are non-conscious. And it's all based off of money, survival, this monopoly system that they've built in this country. The government is amazing. And I say that for this reason. I don't believe in any form of government personally, but they're amazing simply because they taking all of this stuff that is going on every day, right? And panhandling it, and then going and stripping some people off the streets and taking them from the poorest communities and taking all of their assets that they gave to them through crime that they panhandled and endorsed and probably sent a federal witness or a direct federal mole into these people's communities and camps to infiltrate. So you panhandled the crime completely and endorsed it, probably giving money, weapons, drugs, whatever. Then you take these people off the streets, you take and liquidate all of their finances and assets that you gave them and they acquired over the time of the, crimes that they were doing and accumulated. You take the drugs, you take the guns, you take all of this stuff and you do it all over again. It's easy now because now you get more and more and more and more, and you just keep having, and you always gonna have because you controlling it all. But it's like, these are the criminals too. Why aren't all the criminals getting locked up? I don't have a problem with nobody who does crime getting locked up. And this is not about Lil Durk. Like, personally, for me, like, this stuff is, I see this stuff all the time. And this is happening in real life. Not on these platforms. This is happening off the screen. This is what I'm talking about. Off the screen, this shit is going on. And they not talking about it. These other criminals will never be locked up. These pharmacists and doctors who is writing these false prescriptions and giving away all these drugs and lean bottles and all of this crazy shit, they will never be locked away. They will never go away because it has to be somebody to enable these things and these processes because it is profitable for them. People is not understanding that this is all for the love of a dollar. And it says, "In God we trust" on the back of this dollar with the all-seeing pineal gland. If you want to look up the meaning of these words, I can only imagine what it is. I don't even know what the meaning is. And I know it's some evil shit. You go and look that shit up, though, and see what they've turned it to. This is the pineal gland, your all-seeing eye, right here on the top of this pyramid. Most of us know this and know what it is. They put that up there like really in the essence of some shit on the back of this dollar to really try to make it have some sacred bondage. And the people who represent this shit and live for this and put their face on the front of it especially, they all coerced, panhandled, and endorsed crime. And they never saw any consequences for it. It's a lot of people who is going to do crime in their life. You and me on the other side of the screen, if you do crime, you are going to see the consequences. We will see our consequences for our crimes. And believe that. Why? That's just how it is out here. But a lot of the people with the most money and a lot of that shit and whoop-de-whoop, they is with the crime. And you better believe that shit. I'm tired of people walking around endorsing all of this shit about peace and changing the communities and all of this shit. And y'all all is endorsing crime in different ways on different levels of different statures. I don't understand where the line is drawn to where we start boxing out all the criminals. Fuck the bullshit. We put all the that politics and shit to the side and who got the most money and who is fucked up out here. Who is doing fucked up shit. Pay the people who is the most noble. Shit, I'd rather it be like that out here. Shit, them people who noble as fuck be still giving away and ain't gotten it. And bro, I'm tired of living in this matrix. I'm tired of living in they ways and people's ways. That shit make you not want to breathe. I don't know if it's the same for y'all or if it's just me, but when I wake up and I think about a lot of this shit, bro, it fuck with my head and it take me for a ride because I sit back and I understand how the game fuck us and how they want to play it. You do a little bit of crime and come up a little bit. They got so many motherfucking names on that PPP list fraud. It don't make sense. I ain't gonna lie. It really just don't make sense. Like, really. But bro, you get that little bit of niggas then got out here 50, 60,000, 100,000, something, something nice. You might have got 100 plus, you know what I'm saying? They is trying to get your ass because you taking money from them, man. And it ain't about you doing crime. It's about the fucking money, man. Do you not understand this? The whole game with this shit don't be about the crime. It be about the money, man. And it's fucked up to say it because these motherfuckers will lie about it and act like it's not. Why do you think these motherfuckers be in jail for almost 10 years fighting a case? He ain't even got sentenced yet. They getting paid the whole fucking time. Bro, The game is fucked up out here. The streets is fucked up out here. That's why they say the streets cold. That's why it's a lot of shit out here that you can't even... Bro, I try to tell people not to dabble in a lot of different shit, but you can't tell people a lot of shit because the way we grew up and how we was stripped in this world, we didn't have shit. We came up without shit. Our ancestors didn't have shit. They were struggling to get the little bit of shit, and the shit that they did have, the little bit of the passed down, sometimes it just got fucked up along the ways and all kind of shit. It's, bro, the world out here and the way the game is in the United States, bro, bro, this shit is Armageddon. This is, bro, like, and this, you think this shit is a game. I walk around daily with dark spirits and demons over me because I can see through a lot of this shit, and I sit around and I'm waiting on the real war, bro. Like, a lot of this shit is passing me because I'm not fearing for my life. I'm holding on to the thought of these motherfuckers really thinking that this is all that they got left to hold on to and fuck everybody else. That's what I'm really holding on to and waiting on so bad, because when that day come, I swear to God, they gonna be asked out. I swear to God. And it's not about me thinking I'm a big bad motherfucker. I'm a little ass nigga, bro. I don't know what, like, man, look, bro. Fuck the games. That shit will not hold you over, my nigga. And watch what happened to you. It's not gonna save you. You won't be saved. Watch what happened to you. I promise. That's just how the game go. Y'all can have that shit, man. Run that and go on ahead and run with it. Straight up.